Welcome to episode 771 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett. Apartment Hacker is my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So leadership is a foul-weathered job. Isn't that right? It would strike me odd if leaders were not dealing with issues, problems, whether it be with systems, disciplines, routines, etc., and their job was just all rosy in nature all of the time, and that people were following without question, were following without any sort of adverse situation or scenario that comes up or presents to the leader. It is quite the opposite of that. I think as you sort of rise in your areas of responsibility, a couple of things become true. One is you start to see all the most complicated problems in the organization, and it gets very lonely at the top. That is to say that you don't have the sort of infrastructure set in place where people are apt to filter up problems to you readily, right? Because you get all of these things that are associated with environments that are sometimes not psychologically safe. But when they are psychologically safe, you'll get those things that'll bubble up. But even then, you don't get every single thing that makes it that should make its way. It doesn't come up through the typical traditional hierarchy of sorts. So you end up dealing with, either in real time, but many times the aftermath and the after effect of decision-making processes that get out of whack, or things that get off the rails, or be that properties or that people or etc. And so leadership ends up being a very foul weather job. That's where you are most of the time, needing to wear a raincoat or carry an umbrella with you every day, because you're going to have to fend off some of the elements as you sort of discern problems, put pure and real definition around problems before you try to go about solving them. But it's a foul weather job, and sometimes it gets really weighty and heavy and lonely being a leader, and sometimes you get to the point where you don't really feel like being a leader is all that it is cracked up to be. In the same respect, I would tell you, and I would encourage you, that the benefits, the great things that happen over long bits of time with leadership are very much well worth the time and the effort that you put in to making yourself into somebody that has some level of influence in an organization. So stick to it. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.